So I have a reading update. I am currently reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts. This will be officially my first fall read. I know it's the end of September, but it's okay. We're gonna end off September and start off October with a bang because I have a feeling that this book is going to be a 5-star read. I'm 75 pages in because I said I just started it, and you know, when you're like 70 pages in when you just started, you know that it's gonna be a good book. But I've been busy, so I've been trying to find some time to cram in some reading time. I have high hopes that this is going to be a 5-star read for me. I'll give you more updates when I get further into this book. Okay, it's taking me quite some time right now to start this book, but I actually finally picked it up and I started reading it 2 days ago, I believe, and I'm only on page 99. It's kind of a little bit slower in the beginning because, you know, you're building up the story. Basically, her land is plagued with this kind of disease, and then some of the people become elites with supernatural abilities, but she's not one of them, but her father was. And so one day she gets taken by the elites to go to the kingdom's palace, and she's supposed to participate in this trial where she's going to be tried for her powers, I believe, but she's powerless, hence the title. She's powerless, she's an ordinary, she doesn't have any power, so she's faking it till she makes it. And this is just pretty much the story, and I'm excited because it kind of feels like ACOTAR in the beginning, but she's faking her powers, so that's kind of, it's interesting. Okay, and I'll catch you guys with more updates later. Okay guys, update. So right now I'm on my way to campus. I'm going to have class in 3 hours, I guess. So I'm on my way, and right now I'm currently reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I'm 116 pages in, so far so good, and it's going great. I'm loving the banter between Peyton and Kai. I think it's the cutest thing ever. It's like Emily Henry level banter. It's so cute. I love it, and I'm so excited to just get to reading this book. That's it. I'm going to continue reading this, and I'll update you guys when I have more to tell. Update. I'm on page 492, so I only have 8 to 10 pages left of this book. I already know the ending will be painful because the last 20 pages or 30 pages I've been reading have been nothing but painful agony and sorrow. I can't. So we're gonna continue reading and we're gonna finish off because look how thin these last few pages are, yet I know it's going to hurt. So we're gonna finish this, and that will be the last of my September read. Already. just finished reading Powerless last night, and let's say it together. It is a 5-star. I am easily captivated by the entirety of this book. The writing was amazing, the characters were amazing, and the plot was just insane. It was so fun. But this book, let me just tell you that this book took my breath away. Kai and Peyton, excuse me, I'm rooting for them. They are my Roman empires now. Kai and Peyton, I'm rooting for them. I love them together. This is like the cutest fantasy romance I've ever read because it's a little bit more romance heavy. I would say that the fantasy aspect and the romance aspect was equally heavy, and it was just amazing. I love how Peyton just develops into this very strong female character, and then she just doesn't really need a guy to, you know, help her, come alongside of her, save her and whatnot. But when she met Kai, there's a connection. Just absolutely captivated. The banter, can we talk about the banter? The banter is amazing. I 100% love banters in books, and this banter in this book was just truly remarkable. I loved it. I loved every second of reading this book. I just took my time. I took my sweet time reading this book. And when I saw my Goodreads, when I wanted to update that I finished reading this book, it took me almost 2 weeks to read it, and I don't care. Sue me, I don't care. I love reading this book, and I wish I could just do a reread right now. I annotated a lot of this book. I just haven't tabbed any of it, and I think I'm going to try to find tabs to tab all the annotations that I have in this book, because we love this book. We truly do. This is my Roman Empire. Nobody can take this away from me. I love it. And that concludes today's video. I forgot to add this in, and so I'm gonna add this clip in. Because I'm done reading Powerless, the next read that I'm going to be picking is The Ballad of Never After. This is the second book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy, and I'm excited to read this because I've had this on my shelf for more than, I think it's been in my shelf more than 3 months, maybe. I don't know. This has been on my shelf for some time, and I'm excited to read this book. I'm actually already starting it. I'm 28 pages in. Just started it today, so this is my next read. I'm kind of nervous because Powerless was a 5-star to me. This is like a 6-star. I feel like I want to rearrange my 5-star reads because I know I have a list of books that I put on my 5-star reads, but I know now if I compare my 5-star reads to this recent 5-star, I just know that some of them are not a valid 5 stars. They could pretty well be a 4.5 or 4.75 stars. Because this has no contender. Okay, I can't. There's no contender to this book. So I was so nervous to start this book because I just feel like when you're on the high of a 5-star read, when you just get that 5-star feeling and you try to jump to another book, I kind of feel bad because I feel like I'm still searching for that 5-star feeling that the other book gave me. And you just can't hold that feeling towards another book that you're about to start right after because they're totally different books, totally different plot lines. Enough about that, enough about my rant. But The Ballad of Never After, I'm excited. Also, if I didn't already say this is going to be a trilogy, and the second book comes out in May of 2024. And I'm excited because guess what? I will be done with my internship by the time the second book comes out. So that means I probably will be able to binge the new book, and I'm excited. I can focus my mind to reading that. So I'm looking forward to finishing school, finishing my internship, and then jumping straight on into the second book because I just love this book so much. You cannot erase the memories I have about this book because today, as I said, I finished this book yesterday, and excuse me, I brought this book with me the whole day. I was clutching it. I was bringing it everywhere with me. And I went to the bookstore twice. Browsed the book section twice. All of the young adult section, all of the romance section, all of the fantasy, mystery, thriller section. Nothing. Nothing. And then I saw Powerless on the shelves and I was looking at it and I was like, should I buy a second copy? I don't know why, but I just wanted to buy a second copy. That's how much I love this book. And the funny story is that I bought tabs. I know this does not look cute together, I know that, but this was the only tabs that they had. As I was saying, I bought these tabs for this specific book because I wanted to tab some of the things that I've annotated in this book because there were a lot. And I mean a lot. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of words. There were a lot of lines that was just, I just loved it. And there's like this one line that I go back every time. Where is it? Hold on. I know the page, I just need to find it. Okay. I love this one line that the main character says. Remind me to make you smile like that again when you aren't dying and I have all the time in the world to memorize it. You cannot make this up. It's so cute. And then there's also this one, no, this is like a 3-part thing or like a 4-part thing. Focus on my eyes. I know how much you like to stare into them. Focus on my dimples. You try to convince yourself you hate even though I know you look for them every time I smile. Focus on my lips. Don't be shy. I know this wouldn't be the first time. And then she says, are you sure that was to distract me and not to boost your ego? And then he says, why can't it be both? Okay, I'm immediately sold. So yeah, that's why I bought tabs. I've never ever tabbed a book before because I feel like I just get irritated when things stick out of my books. And I used to tab my textbooks back in high school, and I remember how annoying it was when I put it into my bag and it would just go like, you know, like the sound of the tabs going like, and like I don't know, I don't like it. And that's why I've never tried tabbing my books. And so I tried tabbing my books. I bought those tabs to tab this book. I placed the tabs halfway through the book, and when I stopped, only to realize I hated it. No offense to those who love to tab, that's just not my cup of tea. So yeah, that was just not for me. That's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!